Lueroi's Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough, Part 70. What's going on, everybody? It's Lueroi. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version. In the last episode, we left off here in the Battle Tower after defeating the 5th trainer out of 7. And today, we plan on wrapping up the whole Battle Tower challenge and the entire walkthrough. Guys, this is Part 70. We have done everything we needed to do in the game up until this point. So I have mixed emotions here. I'm very excited to finish off what we started here, but I'm also very sad that this walkthrough is coming to a close. I mean, we've been working on this thing for over a year now, and it's definitely been a big part of my life, so it will be weird wrapping this up, but we'll get to all that afterwards. We gotta focus on the battles right now, because we're not getting to the end of the game until we get through Challengers 6 and 7, so here's Hiker Alexander. Oh, and we've got a Gyarados to deal with again. And, you know, I think I know what to do with Gyarados, because it does have that Miracle Berry to restore status condition, so I don't think it's worth trying to put the thing to sleep. I'm just going to switch on over to Typhlosion, because Typhlosion has Thunder Punch, and if I'm lucky, Gyarados will use like a Hyper Beam on him, and then need a turn to recharge or something like that. Because I think I could take a Hyper Beam, even though Gyarados has really high attack stat, because Hyper Beam is just one of those moves that doesn't do nearly as much damage as you think it's going to do. And hey, when it does 0 damage, that's even better, so Hyper Beam's going to miss, but he doesn't have to recharge after a miss, but whatever, I can still outspeed him for the Thunder Punch, and hopefully that's a one-hit KO. If not, whatever, I can take the next hit, even if it's a Surf, and he's going to opt for Rain Dance, so that's a little different. I wasn't expecting that, but that is actually kind of annoying because it's going to weaken my fire-type attacks. So it actually lowers my fire moves by 50%. So I'm happy we got rid of the Gyarados. Slightly annoyed by that Rain Dance, especially since he went to Machamp, because Fire Blast is the move I want to lean on here, but it's basically going to be not very effective because of that stupid Rain Dance. But you know what? We'll just put the damage on him anyways. Oh, we're going to miss. And an Earthquake. Okay, well that could be the end for Hot Sauce because that's super effective, but that's okay. I want to get a clean switch into Politoed eventually because, oh, I am going to live the Earthquake. Alright, so we'll take another chance with Fire Blast here, I guess. If I switch over to Swirly, though, I can actually get boosted water power on this Rain Dance. So a clean switch to Swirly will be great, and we burn the freaking Machamp, so that is awesome. That is going to cut its attack power in half, which is great. I feel like we burned the last Machamp that we saw, or maybe I'm not remembering correctly. But holy smokes, that was huge, that was clutch. And we'll go straight to Swirly like I mentioned. Now I can't put it to sleep because it's burned, but that's just fine with me. I'm gonna go with the Surf. It's actually gonna do more damage than a super effective Psychic because of the fact that it's raining right now. We kind of have double stab going on. It's like a double same type attack bonus essentially. So we can eat that Cross Chop easily because of the burn. It would have done a pretty good chunk otherwise. But yeah, this Surf is going to do a ton of damage. Yeah, I wonder if that feels good getting hit by all the water since he's burned right now. But, okay, the rain is going to stop there, and he's got a Berry, which is going to restore some health. But you know what? I think we can just go to Psychic now. The rain stopped, and Psychic's now going to be the more effective move, so we can take another Cross Chop, no problem, and yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. This Psychic will take it down, and we're going to be on to the last Pokemon. So I think we're in a great spot. We still have a little bit of health left on Swirly. We've got Umbreon fully ready to go. So like always, it's going to kind of come down to the matchup. And we have a Girafarig. Oh, that is great. Girafarig stands no chance against Umbreon. So rather than just switching straight in, though, I'll probably just let Swirly get knocked out here. I'll go with a Hypnosis. Maybe I can put it to sleep, but oh yeah, this Psychic will easily take me out. Girafarig is actually pretty good with its special attack there, so yeah, it's going to come down to Umbreon. Now here is one very important note. My Umbreon does not know any Dark-type attacks. It only knows Shadow Ball as a means of attacking Psychic types. But this Girafarig is a Psychic and Normal type, meaning my Shadow Ball does not work against it. So I'm going to go with Curse instead and try to beef up my attack stat to get after him with a return. And he's going to go with an Earthquake, which is expected. This Girafarig knows, like, Psychic and Dream Eater and Crunch as its other moves. So really Earthquake is its only logical option. And as you can see, it's not doing that much. So a couple of these curses will continue to further wall the Earthquake, and eventually I can get in there with a huge boosted up return to knock it out in like a hit or two. So yep, Girafarig, even though you have that annoying normal type to stop my Shadow Ball, you still don't have anything to actually deal with Umbreon in the long term. And yeah, this is why Leftovers is just such a great item on your bulky Pokemon, because you can just slowly start recovering even more damage than he's dealing out at a time. And I'll do one more curse. I think at this point I have it in the bag. Unless he gets a critical hit or something crazy like that. But yeah, Earthquake's doing like 10 damage. Pretty soon he might be better off using like Crunch, honestly, even though it's not very effective. So let's go on over to return. I think we're in the clear now. And he actually is going to go to Crunch. And I wonder if is it Girafarig that's crunching me, or is it that thing sticking out of its tail that's crunching me? I feel like it's the thing on its tail that's actually crunching me. That's what I remember from like Pokemon Stadium or whatever. And one more of these returns is going to finish off the battle, so another great defensive stand by Umbreon here. And I honestly think I chose the perfect team for this challenge. I don't think any other combination of my 3 Pokemon could have gotten me this far in the Battle Tower Challenge. And now we're on the very last trainer. So guys, this is it, the grand finale of the walkthrough. One final battle to finally beat the game to full completion. So here we go. Get healed up and let's go on for number 7. I've never actually done one of these Battle Tower challenges, at least this extensively in 2nd generation. So this will be my first time potentially ever defeating the Battle Tower. So yeah, here we go. Battle number 7. We have defeated 18 Pokemon so far. So we're going for 19, 20, and 21. With Lass Zaborowski, and a Dugtrio is first up. That is a great matchup for my Swirly here, so I am in great position to get this started off the right way. Yeah, Dugtrio has basically, what, it's going to use Earthquake or Hyper Beam or something, but yeah, I'll just go with Surf. It should be a 2-hit KO probably. And yeah, there's Hyper Beam. I was mentioning before, you know, Hyper Beam just doesn't do that much damage. It's like, if it's coming from a non-normal type, 150 base power is very manageable in competitive play. I mean, it takes a lot to knock Pokemon out when you don't have same type attack bonus and you don't have super effective moves. I mean, even that Surf, which has all of the above, still couldn't take out the Dugtrio. So that just shows you, and I'm going to do an Ice Punch, by the way, because I don't think I've used Ice Punch yet, and I know that can finish it off. But yeah, Hyper Beam is just, yeah, it's kind of lacking. I mean, it does as much damage as like a same type attack bonus super effective Confusion would do. Like if I had Stab Confusion right now on this Crobat, it would do the equivalent damage of a Hyper Beam, which is kind of eye-opening if you think about it. Anyway, I'm just going to go with Hypnosis here. And there's another Hyper Beam. They love using Hyper Beam here in the Battle Tower, but for all the reasons I just mentioned, not that bad. It is going to knock me out because I was low on health, but that's okay because now Crobat has to recharge, and this gives Hot Sauce a great opportunity to come in here and start dishing out some damage. So yeah, Hot Sauce. Even though I have Thunder Punch, which is super effective, gonna be sticking to Fire Blast here. You just can't argue with 180 base power, plus I have the Charcoal on him. So Fire Blast all day over Thunder Punch, which even Thunder Punch is only gonna do 150 with a super effective shot. So Fire Blast all day, cross our fingers, hope it doesn't miss. We've been doing pretty good so far, so take advantage of that recharge turn, and I don't expect this to be a one-hit KO, but it's nice to get this out there because Crobat's always going to outspeed you. And it can do a lot of annoying stuff with Confuse Ray and Toxic, and it even has Attract, which is a good reason to have my male Typhlosion in here right now. So Fire Blast is looking like not quite a 2-hit KO, but we'll stick with it for now. The Toxic for some reason didn't work, but the Fire Blast is going to miss, so I guess we got a 1-for-1 wasted turn there. But hey, I'm glad you used Toxic twice instead of Confuse Ray. So now I'm badly poisoned, but I can manage that. And this Fire Blast will put it down to a comfortable range where I should be able to finish it with a Thunder Punch just for that boosted up accuracy. So it'll still be useful having the super effective hit here. And yeah, Toxic is a slow build up for the amount of damage it does, so not so bad right now. And we'll go with the Thunder Punch, and wow, it's going to do another Hyper Beam! But yeah, guys, kind of a lot of Pokemon in the Battle Tower have Hyper Beam. It's a move you can definitely take advantage of because you can live Hyper Beams and you can use that next turn to your advantage to get a little bit of an upper edge on your opponent. So, guys, the last Pokemon here is a freaking Kingdra, which I am not excited about. We had one of these before, but oh, it was not easy to kill. My Umbreon last time I fought Kingdra was already juiced up with a bunch of curse boosts before I even fought it, so no chance of living that. I'm just gonna have to go toe-to-toe with this Kingdra the old-fashioned way. Cosmo, if you can pull this off, I will be amazed. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Okay. Trying to run through all the scenarios in my head here. Guys, at the end of the day, my return is gonna be the most powerful attack I have, and it's not gonna do very much damage. I need to lower this thing's defense. We're going with the Screech right away. And we'll just have to hope that I can offset some of the surf with my leftovers and live long enough that maybe it uses Hyper Beam and needs a recharge, or it also knows Blizzard and Dragon Breath, which I think would be more manageable attacks to deal with, especially since Blizzard can miss. So another Screech. It is going to go with a Blizzard and miss, baby! Let's go! That opens the back door for Umbreon to sneak in there. Okay, we got 2 Screeches. Our damage is going to be 3x'd now, so let's go straight over to return. No more time to waste. We need the damage. We need it now. Here's another Blizzard. Please don't freeze me. I know I can live it, though. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good spot. Oh, that did a lot of damage, though. Okay, thank God for leftovers. I can live to see a little bit longer, but I don't know if the math adds up, guys. I don't know if the math adds up because this isn't going to be a 2-hit KO. Oh my god, and he's going with a Hyper Beam. He's going to try to finish me out with a Hyper Beam. If I can live, this thing is done. Yes, let's go. 18 hit points. That was the dumbest thing you could have done, Kingdra. Now you got to recharge, and I am in the clear. Even though that didn't finish you off, I am in the clear. Oh, you have this stupid gold berry, though, but it's not going to be enough. No way that's enough. Now you got to recharge. Wow, if Kingdra just stuck to Surf, or even Blizzard, I would be dead right now, but Hyper Beam, oh, I was able to take it. Too many Pokemon in here know Hyper Beam, and it's to their own demise in the end. Alright, Zaborowski, that's that. Good battle. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we have defeated 7 out of 7 trainers here in the Battle Tower. The level 50 challenge is complete. That feels good. That's the first time I've ever done one of those in my life. So you get 5 HP ups for winning. Actually, you can get 5 of any of the stat boosting items, protein, carbos, calcium, you know the drill. But anyway, guys, wow, that was a hell of a finish. And that is really the last thing that we had to do here in our Pokemon Crystal walkthrough. There's no more content really left for me to cover. I've done all 8 gym badges in Kanto, all 8 gym badges in Johto, the Elite Four, all of the rival fights. I've caught all the legendary Pokemon. I think I've found every freaking item in the game in between it all too. So I really don't know what to do. I guess I'll just start riding my bike and we'll sit and hang out for a while to wrap up this series once and for all. Guys, I want to thank you so much for staying tuned and watching this walkthrough. It's been years and years and years since I've actually completed a walkthrough. I've tried to start a bunch of them and it didn't work out for many different reasons, but this walkthrough wound up being different. I found a way to stick with it and see it through until the end, which I am very proud of, very excited for, and I'm just very happy that I made the decision to start this thing, you know, over a year ago when everything seemed so terrible in the world and the pandemic was starting. I just figured it was the best time to get started and just jump right back into it, and you guys have been so awesome just being supportive along the way, and I don't know where I'm going here. I guess I might as well just take my bike all the way back home to the very beginning of the game where it all started, and that will be enough time to keep talking through. So thank you again so much, guys. It's been amazing. It feels really good to get back into making content again. I do not know what is next for me. I don't know what the next steps are, but I do think I want to keep trying to post as much content as possible in the future, and I think I'm going to have some more time coming up here to kind of figure out a good schedule for myself. And with that said, I'll kind of leave it to you guys. Just let me know what you might be interested in seeing in the future, and you know, something that you would look forward to if I were to start doing it. I'll read through them all, so yeah, be honest with me, and yeah, let me know what you'd like to see in the future. So we're back here in New Barktown. What does the professor have to say to us? Make sure there's no items or something that I forgot about from talking to him. Okay, he's just asking about the eggs, so yeah, nothing to see here. Let's just go back over to our mom's house where we started this adventure. Alright, Mom, I'm back home. And from her perspective, I really haven't been gone that long. I think there's been 24 hours of actual gameplay, so from where she's sitting, I've been gone for just one day. And in that time, I collected 16 gym badges, defeated the Pokemon League, caught all the legendaries, and then wrapped up the whole battle tower on the side. So yeah, that was a lot for one day's work. But guys, in reality, it was much more than 24 hours or a day's work. This took over a year for me to complete, and I would have not been able to do it without the support of all of you guys. You are the best viewers, subscribers, supporters, fans in the world, and I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.